Hey everybody, I am Megan Resniak, or Fearlessly Speak Now, or Baseball Girl, whatever you want to call me. It's me. Um, and so I thought I'd do this vlog just to let you guys know what's been happening in my life and why exactly I dropped off the planet and created a whole new Wattpad account. And so I decided we're gonna do this easy A style, and except for I didn't do any of the like inappropriate crap. So, got to start with the paper. Part uno. Fearlessly Speak Now. Okay, so I haven't been uploading on Fearlessly Speak Now for I think it's 2 weeks ish, and that's only because I've been on vacation and I haven't had a lot of time to write. But I'm going to upload tonight or maybe tomorrow, depends because I have to go to bed early because I'm going to Chicago in the morning. But yeah, so I'm going to upload on that, and I am also a couple of people asked me about the username. Fearlessly Speak Now. It's a combination of two Taylor Swift albums, Fearless and Speak Now. And speaking of, we are definitely listening to Taylor Swift right now. Oh, you can't see it, but it's there. It's totally Taylor Swift. Oh, I have a Facebook notification. Awkward. A couple of you are friends with me on Facebook. That's totally cool, but when you add me, you have to let me know you're from Wattpad, or else I'm just gonna be really creeped out if I have zero mutual friends with you, and you're all like, "Hey, Carol, what's up?" Like, no, just tell me who you are. Same with Skype. Same thing with Skype, because I have a Skype. Yeah. And this is pertaining to the Fearlessly Speak Now account. Yes, I'm going to put parking space and the sequel up. They're going to be up there. But I'm going to wipe the entire paper, like the entire book, and rewrite it. And I'm going to use the same character names, use the same characters, same plot, same twists and turns, but it's just going to be less cliche, and it's going to be longer and more descriptive and slower paced. So I'm working on that. That's a work in progress, TBA, to be honest, yeah. So that's basically Fearlessly Speak Now. So now we move on to part dos, Baseball Girl. So I know you're all wondering exactly what happened, which made me like switch over to the Fearlessly Speak Now account. All right. First off, my story. People knew me because of my story. This all started with parking space. I'm not supposed to fall in love with the main characters, Chase, Montangi, and McKenna Woods. Fun fact that you guys probably don't care about, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. Um, McKenna Woods is like a subdivision near me, and I remember driving past it one day when I was editing the story, and I was like, this would be a really good name. So yeah, that's how McKenna got her name, and Chase got his name from. Not sure, Chase. There's this kid named Chase at my school, but I don't really talk to him. I mean, there's more than one Chase, but there's one in my grade, and he's on my bus. But I don't talk to him, so I really don't know how I got Chase's name. It just kind of popped up. A lot of people they go and they look on like babybook.com. I just use people that like I just use names that I know. Okay, so when I started writing Parking Space, I was 12 years old. And so I was a young kid, and so I was all into the, oh, live happily ever after, fairy tale, cliched crap, right? So, then I started going through my dad's files, which is where I had the story before I got my own laptop, and I found it, and this was right after I joined Wattpad, which was July 19th, 2010. Um, so yeah. um, and like I started I read it, and I thought it was the coolest story in the entire world, even though it was only it was like halfway written. You can start telling when it wasn't written anymore when it got to when it started being one page. And so I started editing it and I uploaded it, and it was a really popular story. um I can't say I like that story anymore. It helped me grow as a writer. It really did. And so I'm going to appreciate that story all the time, but I don't like it anymore. I don't. If I was a reader, I would read the first, page maybe, and I would like the Full House thing that I used as the Wake Up San Francisco, even though, you know, they're not on radio. But it's okay, we can pretend, because it's a book. And then I would stop reading it, because it's really cliche, and you can tell what's going to happen. And it's slow-paced. I mean, it's not slow-paced, it's really rushed, and, you know, I could use better grammar and punctuation and all that crap. So, I started writing other stories after, like, because I understood that I needed to write parking space, but I also had other ideas in my mind, so I figured, why not write some more? And those stories were called Broken Mind and Trust Me. And I really liked those stories, and so I thought other people would, because I had, like, 2,000 fans. So I was like, it'll be fine, people will love them. And not many people cared about them. Nobody really said anything about them. Then I had the few select people who were awesome and, like, commented on every part, and, like, they were just amazed by, like, my change in writing. And I was too, actually. So like, I started uploading on those, and, like, then I came to this big halt with being online, which was because I, like, had gotten not grounded, but, like, my parents decided to start this new thing where you have to like, turn in your phone and your iPod and your laptop and everything, and you could only have them 2 hours a day. And so it wasn't enough time for me to write and, like, socialize, because, you know, the kind of person I am, I'm very socializing, sociable, whatever you call it, social butterfly. So I just kind of let my writing suffer a little bit. And then when I finally got all those privileges back and I had them all the time like I do now, I didn't want to be baseball girl anymore. Like I love baseball girl. Like I love who I was, but I felt like I'd grown as a writer, and so I really couldn't just go back to the cliche Jason McKenna, happy blah 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 whatever. I couldn't do it, so I created the new account, and I wasn't gonna tell anybody on my baseball girl account about it because I was just gonna drop off. I was gonna delete the account actually. But one of my friends, she told me not to because, you know, I might want to restart writing those stories. So I took her advice and I kept it. And I just wrote on my new account. And then I was on my dad's computer one day. And let's see, look at the day. About 2 weeks ago, I was on my dad's computer. And I was logged in on my baseball girl account. And I had all of these private messages. And they were all just talking about how they wanted to know where I was, but there's this one writer, I don't remember who it was. They asked me, they're like, are you going to upload on Broken Mind and Trust Me? And they didn't mention parking space at all, and it made me really, really happy. And then I realized that I wasn't being fair to you guys, just like not telling you what happened to me. So, so I told you guys, and while it got me more fans, I feel like if I hadn't have done it, I would still, like, I would know who actually likes my real writing and not just, waiting for me to upload parking space. But it's fine, because it's, you know, it's whatever, I guess. So, it's pretty much the story of Baseball Girl. So it's time that we move on to Part Trace, Megan Besniak. I'm Megan, and I'm 15, and I like writing, and I like reading, and but I'm also really normal, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not like this person who, while in the past week I have done this, I don't haul up and read and, like, ignore my friends because I don't like not being around people. I don't like silence. I'm not that kind of person. So, yeah. And some interesting things about me that you guys probably don't care about, but I'm going to tell you anyways because, you know, you sat through 9 minutes and 19 seconds of this, so you deserve this. Today I was really bored because, I didn't want to go upstairs because it's haunted, even though it's not really haunted, but it makes these noises, and I feel like it's a ghost. And I named the ghost, and his name's Joey, and he's a good person. Yeah. So, I was, like, in the bathroom, and I saw this self-tanner thing. And so I was like, I'm going to try some of it. So I'm not going to show you it because it's really, like, high up in my eye. And let me tell you, it works. I mean, I'm a little orange, but they said that would happen, and that if I shower, it'll just go all away. So I'm going to shower later. And a lot of people on Wattpad, they like ask me, they're like, oh, are you really 15? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, yes, I'm really 15. I, yeah, I'm really 15, and, I like, um, I like reading people's stories. A couple people that I would recommend, even though I'm probably not supposed to do this, um, Alone on Cloud 9 by Exo Stardust. Oh my god, such a good story. I wish I could write like Exo Stardust does. Um, so, and then, Nady Ray, yeah, Nady Ray, Alley Cat's a really good story. I'm not really good at voting, but I'm good at commenting on like the end and telling you guys what I think. So if I don't like vote, bug me and I'll go back and do it, I guess. But yeah, there were two really good writers. Here, let me look. I know there's another one who, if I knew, let me figure out their name and then I will let you know. So a lot of people they're still fanning my Baseball Girl account, and I'm thinking about closing it down, just because like everybody knows now that it's not me anymore, you know. But there's also a few people who like they're still commenting on these stories, and so I'll just keep it up there because why not, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to you guys about my new story called One Final Call because I'm still waiting on trying to figure out the name. And One Final Call, it's not romance as much as like few people. If you read the first 4 parts, it's it seems like it's gonna build up to be a romance, but Ryan, hate to get this way, Ryan's not an important character. Like right now, he seems like he's one, but he's really not. He's just kind of there because he helped me propel the story along until I could, you know, get to the point where I can just like off him. Except I'm not gonna kill him because you know the guy that I like is named Ryan. But you know, or liked whatever you could say. Um. Okay. All right. Smiling Through It All. I found that name. Smiling Through It All. She's a really good writer. And then Romantic X Cynic. They're really good. Okay, so I gotta go back to One Final Call. It's not listed as romantic because it's not romance. It's listed as adventure because you're gonna figure that out soon enough. But we all know that Jax was already taken. And this chapter I'm really excited to upload because this is when the first really exciting thing happens. And I really hope you guys start reading this story because it's a good story, and I'm not trying to be vain or anything. It's a good story, and it's different than the norm. Although I must say, Criminal Minds, in the middle of it, it will have a lot to do with Criminal Minds. I won't use the same names, like I won't use Aaron Hotchner, but I'm going to use the FBI, the Behavioral Analysis Unit, because that's the way that my story's going. So let me know if I totally suck at writing like that, because I will go back to romance, but I'm not really good at romance. I'm good at cliches, or I was. I haven't written a romance since Parking Space. So, you guys got to know me a little bit, and you guys got the explanation you guys all wanted, and I think I'm going to do this more often because it's a lot easier than writing. Sorry if I'm talking really fast. I seem to do that a lot. So, yeah. Alright, guys, message me, leave me a comment, just talk to me. I like talking to people. And I do make book covers. My book cover mine is, need a cover, exclamation point, question mark. I'll make one. So if you guys want book covers, I mean, you don't have to go there to the clubs. Just write me a little synopsis, the author name, and like exactly if you want anything special under it. Okay, so 15 minutes of your day has been taken away from you. You are welcome. All right, so deuces, bro.